Should be good to go. Should be live. I got too many tabs open. Entirely too many tabs open. All right, there we go. Just trying to organize these things just a little bit. Yeah, I see the chat now. See the chat coming in. Be sure to leave a like on the video. Let's get these likes up. Oh, you already know it's Gronk over Kelsey. You already know that. You gotta be a fool to believe it wasn't that. That's crazy. That's tough. That's tough. Looking at how these two are playing. All right. So whenever these things just not uploading. All right. Well, whenever it uploads, I'll update the chat. Whenever it changes. So let's see. 4-2, ugly win, but yeah, it's an ugly win. Drop a like. Yeah, of course. Always drop a like on the video as always. Let's get some people in here. I really want to have this highlight stuff out so I can put it in the description. Okay, there we go. It's in there. It's finally loaded up. The highlights are up. Let's see. Go ahead, copy and paste the highlights in here, and we will be good to go. Can I edit this? As soon as I can. Yep, I can edit the chat. Save it. And we'll be good to go. Oh yeah, we good now. We good now. Patriots offense still can get even better. Exactly. We can get even better, man. That's the crazy part. We got 10 people in here, man. Defense giving up too many big plays, but a win's a win. Facts. Second half, man, we're gonna talk about the whole entire game, y'all. I got time today. I got a little bit of time because I gotta wake up early. So I've been meaning to get a video out. I want to do a pregame for this one, especially because remember before I said this was going to be the big game, to see how our defensive stuff was going to look and how our team was going to look. But unfortunately, I had a death in the family, so that's why I haven't been really with the videos for like the past 10 days or so. And I really was trying to have a video up this week, man. Again, I really tried, but just a couple things came up. But it's all good though. But I'm gonna get back into the rhythm of things starting this week. I'm making a commitment this week. I'm getting a rhythm of things regardless of what happens. Probably towards the end of the week, not the beginning of the week, because still got stuff to handle. But how y'all doing, Patriot fans? How y'all doing, trolls? Everybody doing, Chiefs fans, all that stuff. We love everybody here. But again, this your boy DGP, the Great Patriot here, back again with another live stream, man. And yes, got the W, man. This was a hard-fought W, man. A great win, man. Again, shout out to the Chiefs offense, man. Patrick Mahomes is looking like he's going to be the real deal as of right now. Between the first 7 games, he's been looking pretty good, man. Can't really say he is not looking good. He's clear. I mean, I wasn't going to say he's rookie of the year, but he's not even a rookie this year. He basically had a redshirt year last year. And the scary thing is he can get better, man. And his arm talent is undeniable. Looking at him running across his body on the run, man. I'm not going to try to compare him to Aaron Rodgers, man, but that's looking a little Aaron Rodgers as the ability to scramble out the pocket and to make plays out the pocket, because that's where he's most dangerous at. Similar to like Aaron Rodgers and some of these other quarterbacks, when they scramble out the pocket, they're more dangerous than standing in the pocket. So, we still got the W, though. A win's a win. A win is a win, and I'm going to take it. Wow, so I was watching the Red Sox game, so I didn't watch the game. This what we doing? Zilla? But yo, man, let's get into it, man. So first half, man, out the gate, man, we knew the Chiefs defense wasn't going to be that good, especially with Eric Berry not being there. Their rush defense wasn't that good. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the Patriots rushed for a total of about 5.5 to 6 yards a carry running the football, man. Even Tom Brady got a little bit on the action, which we will talk about that play, and I know there's going to be a lot of questions about that play, a lot of question marks about that play. So, Dolphins gang is finally here. Y'all see how Dolphins gang show up after, they win? They started losing, and Dolphins gang disappeared. Now they win, all of a sudden they back. So y'all but Paris, do you want to do that logic? If you want to do that logic, cool. The Jags played their Super Bowl against us, but it is what it is, man. But let's get into it, man. So the first quarter, man, first half, we come out the gate looking pretty good. First drive, we started out pretty fast, and then we fizzled out, man. Josh Gordon, Josh Gordon, we targeted him out of the 4 plays we ran on the first drive. 3 of those times we were we threw to Josh Gordon. The first time was a slam route, boom, got it connected, 12-yard gain. Then the next 2 passes on, like, I think it was a 3rd down, and it was a 4th down. Brady threw it one way, and Gordon was looking the other way. So it's like miscommunication there. They really was trying to get Gordon involved today, man. As you can see, looking at the targets list, he had 9 targets. He had the most targets on the team this game. 9 targets. He had 5 catches, man. So as you can see, especially Brady put it on Instagram. He's gonna back out. Osweiler over Tannehill, facts. But if you see exactly, Bears, you see kid on the burner account already. But you see, again, Brady put it out on Instagram about Josh Gordon attacking, and that you see they try to force it to him, try to get him involved in the offense. Philip Dorsett not getting involved any tonight. That's because the emergence of Josh Gordon and the ability for him to go down the field took away snaps from Hogan, as you see, took away snaps from Philip Dorsett. So although I thought they would take more snaps away from Hogan because it looks like he's lost a step, he didn't play well. Chris Hogan, man, came in the clutch, man, with those 2 big catches in the 4th quarter. He just came in and fit in. Ocho doesn't fit in this offense. Wow, I mean, probably doesn't. But again, Sony Michel, man, shout out to Sony Michel, man. Sony Michel is the real MVP of this game. If we're being completely honest, you know, you just look at the box score, didn't watch the game. You see Brady with 340, 1 touchdown. You kind of were looking at it thinking, oh, they just kind of ran the football when he kind of got to the goal line. No, Sony Michel was the bell cow. Brady didn't really throw the ball until like the second half, really, until it was needed, man. And, you know, Sony Michel was the MVP, 24 carries, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. So Chiefs come out, drive down the field, bend but don't break. We end up forcing 3. On those 2 drives, actually on the 2 plays on that first drive the Chiefs had after we gave it on 4th down, they actually had 2 chances at a touchdown. Tyreek Hill got overthrown, and then it was somebody else that got overthrown. I can't remember exactly, but Tyreek Hill got overthrown. We get the ball next possession. We come in. We just drive down the field. Sonny Michel lead the way, man. You just gonna just carry the load, and boom, was able to get a touchdown with excuse me, was able to get a field goal, I should say. So he came down, Sonny Michel helping lead the way. We able to get a field goal. Next, next time we get a turnover. Patrick Mahomes throws a pick. Dante Hightower was able to get it. Sonny Michel, 4-yard run, boom. We in there. Again, Chiefs come back again, drive down the field, bend but don't break. They got to get a field goal. After that, Julian Edelman comes in. You know, he starts getting it going, man. And, they end up throwing the live pass to Edelman, which actually they held his glove. I forgot who was guarding. I think it was Ron Parker. Held his glove. Edelman was able to run a route, fix his glove, catch it. Great pass, great play call. Edelman, boom, touchdown. Again, Chiefs come back. Get closer to the red zone. Bam, but don't break. Give up a field goal. Then Sonny Michel comes back, gets a nice goal line touchdown, was able to get in there. We go up there 24-9. So looking pretty good going into the half. And don't forget, the Chiefs started driving down in the half. At the end of the half, threw a pick. Remember that they would have probably got a field goal after that, at least. Remember that. That's crucial. They threw a pick in the end zone. Then they come out. I don't know what was. Busted covers Devin McCourty, or Jason McCourty, I should say, got lost. Thought he had over-the-top help. Kareem Hunt goes down the sideline after Patrick Mahomes scrambles up the pocket, score a touchdown. We come back, kick a field goal. Then, they come back, they kick another field goal. The offense is getting going. Then Tom Brady, I don't know what he thought he was trying to do, in the pocket on a 3rd down, 3rd and 8. They only rushed 3. Then they had the 2 linebackers come out that was in short coverage. Brady's running around 5-6 seconds. Like, you got the ball for 5-6 seconds, man. Throw the ball away, live to play another down. That is not Brady-like. Ends up getting the fumble. They recover, and then Tyreek Hill comes in, 14-yard touchdown, boom. Now, I thought they was going to go for 2. They decided to go for the extra point. I want to say they were playing a little bit, we can keep scoring. They weren't playing that we have to go for it. I feel like if they had Alex Smith, they would have went for it more, but they felt like because we have Patrick Mahomes, we know we're going to put up points. We'll be fine. We're not going to go for 2. So, down 1. We come back, boom, 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 kick a field goal. Okay, that's cool. Then the Chiefs get a hell of a return, which they had great returns the whole night. End up busting one because the Patriots love kicking it at the goal line, the 1-yard line. End up doing that, bust the return to the 5-yard line. Tyreek Hill, who he overthrew Kareem Hunt on the 3rd and goal. Tyreek Hill was able to catch it, 1-yard pass on the overthrow. Boom. All right, whatever. Forget it. We come back, kick a field goal, up by 4. I'm sorry. The next possession, I'm getting my possessions confused. It was straight scoring. I think the Chiefs were the only time they punted the ball one time in the 4th quarter. So much stuff going on. I see the comments too, and I'm gonna go back and read them, but I ain't looking at it right now. I see a bunch of trolling. So we get the ball, right? Driving down 3rd and goal. And what happens? Brady's in the pocket, looking. Clock's going off. He starts scrambling out. It's about to throw it. The rookie, I can't remember his name, but the rookie Chiefs dude was grabbing his legs, had him for the tackle, and had him for like a second or two, and then let go. Brady's able to escape free, dive into the end zone. Now, people were saying, oh my gosh, Brady broke the tackle. Look how loose in this he was. Not really. I'm not even going to go that route. We all know what really happened. It was what really happened was when the roughing the passer rule, that's all was really happening because, if Brady throws the ball, guy puts his body weights on or whatever, then, automatic 15-yard penalty, automatic first down, we end up scoring a touchdown probably. So the guy just let go, man. Again, this is why I hate the roughing the passer rules. And I've said it. You can look at my tweets, and I've said it before. I said the roughing the passer rules, if anybody should love these new roughing the passer rules where you can't tackle the quarterback or can't sack the quarterback, it should be me as a Patriot fan because I know Tom Brady's going to get that call every single time. And again, benefiting in this situation. But I hate that rule, and that's exactly why Brady was able to scramble for that touchdown, man. So that rule, man, you got to go, man. That rule just got to go, man. The Aaron Rodgers rule, the whole protecting the quarterback, got to do all this stuff. Got to go, man. Got to go. It's costing teams games, and that's pretty much cost his team game. I don't like that rule. Don't like that rule. But yeah, so then after that, Chiefs end up punting it off. We come back, kick a 50-yard field goal. Shout out to Gostkowski looking out. So then they come right back, and I'm like, all right, we up 7 points. 3 minutes left. They probably going to score a touchdown, and we might go in overtime, or we're going to bend but don't break. It's nothing going to be crazy. No big plays. Out the gate, Tyreek Hill goes 75 yards. Busted coverage again. Was able to find a soft spot in the deep zone. One-on-one with Deron Harmon. It doesn't matter. Tyreek Hill got that speed because speed kills. Burns him. So now we got 3 minutes left. Tie ball game. And all we need is at least a field goal to win. And at that point, I was like, you know what? We got the GOAT on our side. As long as number 12 is under center, we are good. Yeah, facts and gravy. Brady is a call. Shout out to Gravy. I was like, we got number 12 under center. We are good. I don't worry when it's like, again, tie ball game, regardless of the fumble, all that stuff, we good. And I had, shout out to Jay Will. He was in my DM talking about, where's Gronkowski at? Where's Gronk at? I've been telling him, if you watch the game, we use Gronk a lot as a blocker this game. And I don't know why we kind of started having him go out once Cannon went down, but we was using Gronk as a blocker game a lot. Like, it was a couple third downs where he was blocking and we threw the ball. Don't know what we were doing there. But Brady comes out, throws a nice dime to Gronkowski, floats it over the head of the safety, able to get us in field goal range. We run the ball, get in perfect range, 3 seconds left. Gostkowski kicks it right down the middle, good field goal. That's your ball game, 43-40. Man, that was a lot to say, man, because it was a lot of action, man. I was hungry before the game started. By third quarter, my hunger went away. But, man, yeah. Oh, yeah. That Gronkowski stiff arm, yo. Gronk was trying to get unleashed, and I've been trying to figure out what was happening with the play calling because we weren't getting Gronk involved in the offense, and we kept throwing the ball deep. And I'm going to need to have a talk with Brady and Josh McDaniels. I'm going to need them to listen to this. If we averaging 5 yards a carry, right? 5.5 yards a carry, excuse me. Why do we constantly try to throw the football deep? I understand you want to get Josh Gordon involved. I understand that completely. The Dare Analyst spray, you got to ask Graven about that. He got the hookup. But I understand completely, about, trying to get Josh Gordon involved. But if the run game is working, why go away from it? Run, play action, run. Nothing that hard, man. And I just don't understand why that Josh McDaniels kept trying to force the ball to Josh Gordon, him and Brady. Why were they trying to force the ball deep to Josh Gordon with these deep throws? Just run the football, man. Sony Michel's eating. James White is eating. James White getting rushing yards up the middle, 5 yards a carry. Come on, man. The holes are there. I could have got 100 yards today. The Paris would have got 100 yards. I know Engraven's son, shout out to him, Carter, could have got 100 yards today against that trash Chiefs defense, the way we were blocking on the run. Don't understand why we kept trying to throw the ball deep. Don't understand why we kept trying to throw it. And again, I'm just frustrated because the fact that this game was closer and the fact that I just seen so many things. Again, yes, we scored 43 points. Am I happy? Yes, we are. But some of this stuff is just unacceptable. That's something Patriots just do that just always confuse me. It's like sometimes they try to rub their nose into teams' faces and always say that, like, you know, we're better, we're smart. Like, just basics, man. Like, my goodness, man. Just run the damn ball, man. Just run the dang football. Shout out to Carter, man. Run the dang football, man. Gotta watch it. Run. It's just so frustrating. Sometimes it's seeing that play call, man. But other than that, defense played pretty well. Defense played pretty well, man. You got the 2 turnovers. Dante Hightower. Another question we gotta have: where was Dorsett? Josh Gordon took his snaps. Plain and simple. Josh Gordon took Philip Dorsett snaps, and as you can see, that they were trying to force Gordon the whole game. So, hey, Chris Hogan, Philip Dorsett just lost their snaps. But Dante Hightower, even though he caught an interception, and I was shocked and I was excited that he caught that. If you notice on the first drive, they kept attacking Dante Hightower. Defense played well in spots. Let me rephrase it. Defense played well in spots. Dante Hightower, man, we need to have a dialogue. Kid, start the dialogue. Come on, start writing dialogue for Dante Hightower. We need to have a talk. Because this man does not need to be in pass coverage ever. There should be literally no reason why he's in pass coverage. Coming out of Alabama, he was never a good pass coverage to begin with. 2, he's a little bit older. I think he's on the side of 30. I think he's like 30, maybe 29, 28, but he's on the tail end of his prime. 3, all these injuries adding up, he might as well be 35 because he's just not good. Because again, Dom, I'm glad you brought that up. Hightower did call a pick. Yes. But did you notice on the first drive that they just kept attacking Dante Hightower with Travis Kelce, and that's where most of the stuff came from? Did you also notice during the rest of the game, they were attacking Dante Hightower too underneath? Like, he can't run. Like, he doesn't have the speed to run that. So I'm just going to need him to be a pass rusher, man. We just want to have to just have him be a pass rusher. Run up the middle, run up the side, opposite of Trey Flowers. The Etrick Wise, put him in the middle. I don't care. He can't be a cover guy. He's just too slow. He's too slow. And that's one thing we got to do. We got to get speed. Dante Hightower's kind of reminded me of Gerard Mayo. Shout out to Gerard Mayo, my boy. He was a run stopper, and that's what we love to do. We love getting these run stoppers, but this is a passing league, and we need some guys who can cover. And the way that, Gerard wasn't a good pass coverage guy. That was his weak points. And as soon as he started getting pilot injuries, he was just a liability on the coverage. Like, I'm going to need Dante Hightower to just start rushing the passer, man. Put him in pass coverage rarely, but I just can't have him pass coverage, man. What happened to Mayo? He just got a lot of injuries, man. Tore his bicep like 2 times. He hurt his leg. Like, he just got injuries, man. Shout out to him, though. He's currently working in Foxborough as one of the local analysts, man. But yeah, Dante Hightower, man, he's just too slow. He's lost a step. Time for him to just, rush the passer, man. He can just rush the passer. And he does a great job, as you saw when he was on the blitz today, causing pressure, especially took advantage when Morris went down. He was able to get some pressure on him. And speaking of pressure, and I'm kind of all over the place because this game was just so crazy. Like, I couldn't even write notes, man, because I was so intense in this game, and it was just a big primetime game. All the top of the head, straight emotion right now, y'all. Can we talk about the gutsy play? This is probably one of the plays of the game because this took a lot of guts to run an all-out blitz against the Chiefs. You want to know why? Because they got Tyreek Hill, and as you already saw, he can just outrun everybody on our defense. Ran an all-out blitz, and had they picked up the blitz or we didn't get there by like a second or two, Tyreek Hill had Jason McCourty beat. Tyreek Hill was going to burn Jason McCourty. It was going to be a touchdown, but thankfully, the pressure got there. We brought 6. There was a well-timed blitz. Patrick Mahomes didn't have time. He saw him, threw it up. Jason McCourty had it in the air, dropped it, but it's okay. That was 3rd down, led to a punt. But, man, had we not got there, man, this whole game would have been changed, man. Like, when I saw that all-out blitz, I was just praying, please, Lord, don't have him throw it deep. Please, Lord, just have him get hit. And, shout out to the defense, man, getting there, man. Good job, man. Decent job in spots, like I said. Again, that interception before the half, that's huge because that's points off the board. They were in field goal range. They're in field goal range, potentially can score a touchdown. And the fact that we were able to get a pick, man, was so crucial, so cool. They beat y'all in the Packers and movies. That's crazy. But it was just so much, man. Defensive coordinator, we got Robert Flores. He was our linebacker coach. Also have Bill Belichick's always have his hands in the defense. But we have a Brian Flores, who was a linebacker coach last year, who's taking over. Doesn't really matter. Him, Matt Patricia, Bill Belichick, defense all looking the same right now, looking a little trash at a lot of times, man. But again, I can only criticize this defense so much because of how good this Chiefs offense is. Like, I can't just keep bashing this defense and saying it's trash. And again, people are going to bring up what I said earlier. That's just off emotion, man. But some of that stuff, like that busted coverage, we had about 2 or 3 busted coverage. And like, you know what? We're going to start another dialogue today. This stream I might change the title to Dialogue Talk, because Devin McCourty, we going to have a talk. You gave him like 3 touchdowns today. Again, I know one of them was Tyreek Hill across the middle. Can't run with him. All right, whatever. Bump that. But man, some of these busted coverages is on you, man. We might need to have a dialogue, Devin McCourty. It might be that time. Man. But again, shout out to Sony Michel, man. He was the MVP of this game. Was able to help us out. Trent Brown, yo, I cannot say this enough. Trent Brown might be the steal of the offseason for us, man. The fact that we lost Nate Solder, who was probably arguably one of our best, if not the best lineman on our team. Probably you can say Shaq Mason was better than him. But we lose him to free agency. We just come back. All right, we're going to give a late round pick for Trent Brown. Why not? 6'8" guy, real big. You know, not a big name at all in San Francisco. And the fact that we have him, he's come in and he's stabilized the left tackle position. Man, he's been huge this whole season. He's been huge this whole season. Devin McCourty might got to have a talk, man. I know Jason McCourty wasn't that good, but Devin McCourty, we might got to have a talk, man. Might got to have a talk. What you mean? What you mean no Rucker slander? Deron Harmon got the pick. I shout out Deron Harmon. Shout out Deron Harmon. What you mean? But let's look at these grades, man. Look at the stats, man. We could talk more about it. So Tom Brady, 24 for 35, 340 yards and a touchdown, 2 sacks, and he also fumbled the football, man. You look at the stat, you would think he had a decent game. You think he had a good game. Again, the clutch drive. I'm going to give him, B-, C+ on this one, man. Not the very best performance. Again, most of his yards came in the fourth quarter, although we didn't really need him early on because Sony Michel and James White was eating. Hey, even Kenyon Barner even got a 10-yard run, and so, he was able to contribute just a little bit. Jason McCourty know he's over, man. Chill. Hey, sorry. Hey, sometimes it got to be done. Sometimes it got to be done with Paris, but Tom Brady will give him a C+, B-, man. Able to lead that clutch drive, man. So he gets a C+, B-, man. Decent game. Not the best. Could definitely be better. As he said in the post-game interview, he said, although we scored 43 points, we can get better. There's so many things we could do better. And that's the scary thing about this offense. The past 3 games, 38, 38, 43. Again, were they against the best teams? No, not really, but this is against a good Chiefs team, and we had to put up 43 points against this offense. So having Edelman back again is crucial. Josh Gordon, even though he got a pass interference call, had a touchdown in his hands. Like, I just feel like this Brady-Josh Gordon chemistry got to get right, man. The next marquee game on the calendar that I got to analyze really will be against the Green Bay Packers, man. We'll see if that chemistry with Josh Gordon and Brady gets better. We're going to analyze that every week because I feel like that he's such a great talent. He's coming along well in the scheme and the system. And most of the stuff is just off of slants. I think they're trying to get the deep passes now and the back shoulder fade. So we'll see. And I feel like, again, they're saving Josh Gordon for some special play in the playoffs. I just know they are. But again, Brady, C+, B-, whatever you want to pick. Running backs, man. Running backs, I'm going to have to give them an A+, man, because they were the MVPs of this game, man. Sony Michel, 24 carries, 106 yards, 2 TDs, man. MVP, I'm giving the game ball to him. James White, he had 6 carries, 39 yards, but that's not where he makes his money yet. He makes his money catching the football, so 5 catches, 53 yards, man. About a total, almost 100 yards, total yards for James White, 100 yards total for Sony Michel, man. And you just got to give their props to, man. A+, man. Again, MVPs of the game, man. Shout out to James White, Sony Michel, even Kenyon Barner. Like I said, he got in the mix with a 10-yard carry, man. So shout out to them, man. They're pretty good. A+. Wide receivers, man. Looking at the stats, you like Hogan, 4 receptions, 78 yards, man. Like, if you look at these stats and you kind of see how we kind of, divvied up the Gronk 3 catches, but still all Gronk's catches were huge in the game. Hogan, 4 catches, 78 yards. He had 2 big catches towards the end. Edelman, 4 catches, 54 yards. You had Josh Gordon, 5 catches, 42 yards. Cordell Patterson had a 13-yard catch, man. I'm going to have to give these boys, I have to give them a B plus, man. Could have did a better job. The wide receivers could have, but I'm gonna give them a B totally. Chris Hogan again, those 2 clutch plays. The pass interference, he was, even though they called it, he was still able to catch that man pretty good. And then I think it was a 3rd down or 2nd down right after that play. Was able to catch it, help us get into nice range to score a touchdown, man. So shout out to Chris Hogan, man. Did his thing. Julian Edelman again, his first touchdown since the 2016. Was it 2016? So long ago. Yeah. Since the 2016 AFC Championship, man, that's how long it's been since Julian Edelman has scored a touchdown for us in a game that matters, and Julian Edelman gets his first touchdown. So shout out to Jules. He's officially back getting work in the office, man. What's going on in the chat? I appreciate it letting it go. I was thinking, Wait, who's saying LeBron? What are we doing here? They talk about the Packers Niners game, Jesus. But I'm gonna give it a B. Tight ends, man. Really, the Gronkowski. You know what? I'm gonna throw James Devlin in here, man, because James Devlin gonna get it. He has to get. I'm gonna give fullbacks love. Fullbacks matter, man. James Devlin, man, boy. When I tell y'all, man, he might be the best fullback in the game. There's only like 3 or 5 in the game, but besides that point, James Devlin, man, just a bruiser, man, just clearing the holes for us, man. Even had a catch to help Brady out, on the check down before. Gronkowski, who again, if you watch the game, he was mostly used as a blocker for some odd reason. We wasn't even looking towards him, but when we gave him the football, you saw what happened. Had that big play, the free play where basically Trent Brown, again, smart, blocked the guy that was supposed to guard Gronk, gave Gronk a free shot, 10 yards, caught it, was able to run Rob Parker, gave him a stiff arm of fellowship. Shout out to K-Spade, by the way. Gave him a mean stiff arm to get another 10, 15 yards on the play. And then again, the fourth quarter, man, who do you go to, man? You go to one of your best targets, your favorite targets in Gronkowski. He lobbed it up perfectly, got past the secondary, and was able to catch it. And again, on the first drive, too, man coverage, Gronkowski gets a holding penalty because, they just can't stop him. So Gronk had a good game in terms of blocking, and then, when he's caught in the passing game, he did his thing. So I'm going to have to give the tight ends a B+. Wish they could have got more involved in the game. But, hey, sometimes the game plan calls for you to do the dirty work, and that's what Gronkowski does. And that's why he's the best tight end in the game, man. Less receptions than Kelsey, more yards. They had no touchdowns each, but one person was blocking, the other one was running routes the whole game. You tell me who's better. You tell me. But but yeah. So tight ends, I'm giving them a B+, man. Offensive line, man. Really, the fumble really wasn't on the offensive line. It was the cover. It was a cover sack, really, and it was on Brady too. Really, if we're being honest, I'm gonna have to get the offensive line, man, an A on this one, man. They did pretty good. And, Brady got sacked a couple times, but really wasn't the offensive line's fault, really, man. Trent Brown did his thing, even though Marcus Cannon went down with the concussion, which might be time for a new dialogue, man. I'm sorry, not James Devlin. Marcus Cannon might get a retire, man. This will be his 4th concussion in his career. I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd one within the past 2 years. He's about 30 years old, man. He's on the wrong side of 30, man. It might be time for him to call it a career, man. Just injuries always piled up, always his ankle, leg, but now he has like 4 concussions, man. It might be time to call it, bro. Might be time to call him, man. Call it quits, man. He had a good career. But yeah, they're pretty good. Offensive line, solid job. Defensive line, oh boy, defensive line. I was just gonna have to give them, man. They did okay, man. Actually, yeah, Brady fumbled twice. Now that I think about it, defense line did good, man. Trey Flowers was all over the place, man, making plays, man. Especially on that when they was in the goal line and they did a fake to Tyreek Hill through a screen pass to Sherman, their fullback. Trey Flowers ran across the whole field, was able to get there, man. Did a pretty good job. The edge-wise, they're decent, so I'm gonna have to give them a B-, man. Didn't really pop on the screen much, but did a decent job. Linebackers, man. Dante Hightower got a pick. He got picked on though. Landon Roberts, though, he made another big play too. In the red zone, it's about 3rd down. Patrick Mahomes scrambling, tries to float it over top of him. Landon Roberts bats it down. Huge play, forces them to 3. So I'm gonna have to give the linebackers. I'm gonna have to give them a B- on this one, man. Did a pretty good job. B-. Did a pretty decent job. James Devlin. Hold on. Wait. Wow, when I hey, we ain't push him out the back door. I'm just saying. I just saying. We didn't get rid of Marcus Cannon and then bring him back and then say, time for you to call it a career. Nah, we kept him the whole way through. Whoa, 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 sir. All right. Let's get that out the chat. All right. What are we doing here? Secondary. Boy, this secondary. If I had a trash can, I'd show it. I don't got a trash can. But hot garbage today. Devin McCourty got picked on, man. Only person that did a decent job, because I didn't even hear his name much, was Stephon Gilmore, because he made that one play where he actually let Sammy Watkins get open and he came back, was able to bat the ball. Stephon Gilmore, I haven't heard his name all game, so if you're not hearing the cornerback's name, not hearing the safety's name, they probably doing a good job, but Stephon Gilmore was the only bright spot in the secondary, man. The secondary was trash today. I might have to give them a D, man. D-, man. Pretty trash. Wasn't that good. Special teams, can't even give them an A, man, because they gave a couple good returns. They gave the 90-plus return. So I can't give any special teams an A. I can give Gostkowski an A+. Can't even give the punter an A because, heck, he didn't even come out there. So Gostkowski gets an A+. Punter gets a A+. Punter gets a A+ because he don't kick out field goals as Gostkowski. So, I mean, Ryan Allen did this thing, he stayed warm, stayed healthy, drank his water, drank his Gatorade. He gets A+, I guess. But yeah, man, that was a pretty good game by us, man, in terms of the offense. And again, this offense is only going to get better, man. With Josh Gordon chemistry, Julian Edelman coming back in the fold, we're going to get good, man. We're going to be all right, man. So, yeah. Again, yeah, James Thomas get praised every Sunday, man, because he just does the dirty work, man. And this was just one of those games. It was a shootout. We did our thing. Let me look at the time possession because I know we held it for longer than what they did. Yeah, we held the ball for 36 minutes, and they held the ball for about 24 minutes. And the fact that they was able to score 40 points in 40 points in 24 minutes, it's not really that good, man. Because, again, like you saw that 70-yard play, they can score 7 points. Hold on, got to hit a better snap. Like that, 12 seconds. Just like that. Looking at the third downs, man, we had more first downs than them. Third down, we were 7-13, over 50%. And we ran 22 more plays than them. But the fact that they was only 40, 50 yards less in offense, fact that we had the same amount of drives, and pretty much when you look at it, we had one extra drive, and that was just whoever had the ball last. And that's what this game turned into. Whoever had the ball last. How many y'all scored against it? Because we hung 40 on them. They played that Super Bowl against us, man. They still experiencing the hangover. If you want to, again, LaPerez, don't do what the Jaguars did and hold on to that one win as a Super Bowl. Don't do that. Because if you do that, you'll see what happens. You hold on to one win in the regular season as a Super Bowl. So, pretty good win, man. Again, 4-2, top of the division, man. Again, I remember what people were saying, the Patriots are trash after the 1-2 start. They're going to be this, that, and the third. Are they even going to win the division? Blah, blah, blah. They're going to make the playoffs. The dynasty's over. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. All that's laid to rest. So, next 3 games, we got Chicago. In Chicago, that's going to be a good game. That defense, Khalil Mack, we're going to have to monitor our right tackle situation. Probably going to have, again, Gronkowski blocking, chipping in a lot more. Then we play Monday night against the Bills. That should be an easy win. Of course, it's in Buffalo, so, you never know. And then we play the Packers Sunday Night Football. So, next 3 weeks, going to be pretty interesting, man. Going to be pretty interesting. All right, North. See you later, man. But, yeah. Nobody said that about the Pats. What's mean nobody said that about the Pats? Shoot. You want to take a look at my mentions? You want to take a look at my mentions? Okay. Take a look at my mentions, man. You'll see a lot. You'll see a lot of crazy things. But yeah, man. Patriots 4-2. Back on top of it. Again, after the Lions game, people were trying to tell me I should panic, do all this stuff. I had to tell Patriot fans to relax. Again, 1-2. We'll be fine. 1-3 straight. We're fine. So 4-2, man. Looking pretty good. Yeah, man. That's pretty much all I got to say. Again, Bears next week. Probably should win that game, man, but it's going to be a tough one. That defense is nasty. Like I said earlier, Patrick Mahomes is the real deal. MVP goes to Sonny Michel. Did his thing, held his own. And again, Tom Brady, 20 career regular season wins. Ghost is doing what ghosts do. But that's gonna be it, man. I'm gonna end the stream again. Let's look at the stats one last time just to make sure. Gronkowski had more yards than Travis Kelce on less catches, less targets. They each had no touchdowns. So you tell me who's the better tight end when they get less opportunities. So tell me who's better. Catch you next time, y'all. Peace.